Why is it suddenly that the House committees become so important that all the parties are fighting to get into
the chairmanship
chairmanships of the committees? Because previously, subcommittees, committees in the House or in the Senate, were not really taken seriously.
Yes, this is something that we may not need to discuss last year, but since a law has been passed late last year, this become very important issues. This has become very important that who control which House committees.
Because the committees have been empowered.
Yes. For example, if a House committee is someone, and that person did not show up, does not show up, he or she will go to jail, for example. And if he or she submit falsified or untrue statements or evidence to the House committee, he or she will also go to jail.
It used to be that no one cares about a summon or invitation from House committee saying, please come and testify, we need to know,
Mostly people just forget about the invitation. They just
now they have to present themselves.
If a committee invites me to go there to give some statement, I will have to go there, and you also go to the chat. So this become a very significant political issue.
So the Pheu Thai and the Democrat parties apparently were fighting over the chairmanships of all these committees.
Today they have some division of responsibilities among the two major parties.
So who got what?
And we get some interesting information here. The Pheu Thai party has the chairmanship of several important House committees. For example, they will chair the Law and Justice and Human Rights Commission committee, and which of course is very important. It will have the authority to, for example, summon Kun Suthep to testify about last year, or it can also summon the army chief, and also. The ruling party will also oversee the Committee on National Security, which is
quite significant.
Yes, and also the Finance House Committee, which is very important because a lot of policies of this government is very controversial financially. So it's a safety blanket if you you have the House Committee under your party. Okay, and also they have the Foreign Affairs Committee,
which is important to the current government.
Yes, we have this Thaksin visa story and so and so.
But do these committees have any real authority?
They can have. They have the authority to gather information and then submit the information to relevant agencies like the police or the prosecutors. So
at least they can put pressure on issues, right? If they keep some issues alive and keep, holding sessions to get people to testify, become news in the headlines, then the issues will be alive. And
we put this together, the authority to submit the evidence to the relevant agencies, and we put this together with the new power that people have to tell them the truth. People have to tell them, have to show up for the invitation.
Yeah, if they get the police chief, the army chief to testify, that will be
virtually
a big breakthrough.
Everyone in society have to be respectful to the future invitation from the House committees.
So this is a new sort of twist in the parliamentary power of the politicians.
This is thanks to a law that was passed late last year. And you know what? With a split vote, 123 to 144. I don't know why, because this is a law that empowers the MP, but a lot of MPs apparently were split on this. I still cannot find the explanation.
Well, I think basically it's because that some MPs feel that to give too much power to Parliament would undermine the executive branch. Don't forget that most of the MPs want to sit in the ministry rather than on the subcommittees.
Right, indeed. Yes, and
because in the ministry you have the power over budgeting. That is more important than the power of summoning people.
And now the irony is that it was the Democrats who pushed for this law, and now it seems to be the law that is benefiting its political rival. So
Yeah,
it's meant to be seen. Well, for the Democrat Party, it will oversee the border committee, which is quite important considering Thailand and Cambodia issues, and it also will oversee the police house committee. Also, again, important. Communications house committee is, communication projects are very prone to corruption. So,
Right.
okay. Another one is, which is very significant, is that the Democrats will oversee the land and natural resources and environment house committee.
Wow, that will include land ownership and
Yes, and Kun Suthep Thesuban is
has been accused of being involved in some land issues.
so we can safely say that it could be a safety blanket for the Democrat Party also.
So the confrontation between the Pheu Thai and the Democrats will not only be in the government side or executive branch, in the legislative branch, they will also fight a lot of battles. With these committees, taking charge on different projects, different responsibilities. So that is another area where we have to keep a close watch on from now on.